Hello. Okay. I'm gonna remove all this. This is a failed tutorial. Uh, so let's just go to the homepage of Photopea. Photopea. I call it Photopea mainly, but a lot of people call it Photopea. So this is Photopea or Photopia. Um, and then you go new project right here, and you can go to YouTube thumbnail, and voila, you have and there we go. There we
Hey
go.
guys, what's up? It's Miles here, and welcome back.
This video, okay? You might wonder why I pulled it up. Is the tutorial I used, and it really helps me. If you just skip like um maybe to the first second where he's actually not just talking about everything and plugging himself, you're fine. And it actually helped me a lot. Um it was cool. And this is a free website, so it's not even a software. But basically, you want to select YouTube thumbnail if you're making YouTube thumbnails because this is the actual proportion that YouTube uses for their thumbnails, or the actual dimensions. So you'll be right on the spot. All right, so let's just search up cute cat, and then PNG is just going to make the background transparent. Like, you see these checkered patterns? That's a PNG, but if you see them here, they're actually fake. So you want to find one like this, and then hope that, yeah, okay, the checkered pattern appeared. So we copy that, and bam, now we've just got a cute cat right here. All right. And usually I'll just tell you, for making thumbnails, I usually make three, and I use replay mod to take the shots, and then I edit myself out of the shots, and I put them, like, I took a shot of me shooting a bow. I cut out all the background and just kept this, and I put it in the corner, and then I took a shot of the Ender Dragon in replay mod with shaders, and so that's usually what I do. Anyways, we have a cat here. I'll just make something goofy, I guess. This doesn't have to be the best. So, color overlay. Oh, why am I color overlaying? So, outer glow. Oh, I guess I should explain what I'm doing. Sorry. Um, this is blending options, and there's a lot of things here, like file, edit, image, layer, select, filter, view, window, more. And the best way to find out about them is just play around. Just make anything, literally anything your heart can you're set on. It doesn't matter if it's a thumbnail or not right now. Just make something, and then blending options really just adds effects. Like you can add a drop shadow to your cat. You can see that happening on screen with the preview. Oh, oh. And you see you can make the size of it larger, which I guess spreads it out more, and the spread of it, which I guess makes it less spread. It's kind of redundant, but you see what I mean. And then distance, that's pretty obvious. Angle, that's also pretty obvious. If you play with most of these, you're able to get them visually because you just look at it. And then there's this outer glow thing, right? We can make this cat glow green on the outside of his border, so he spreads. But sadly, the overlay, the blend mode is screen, so we want to make it normal, and now it's all green. If it's screen, it sometimes it just doesn't show up on different colors because it matters how the colors match, right? Uh, so we can do that. Now he's glowing green. He's like we can make this cat become Superman basically. Let's take an image of Superman. Uh, I want one that's this is fine. Copy image. Yeah, this is gonna be really bad, by the way. Just don't worry about it. And so now he's gonna be Superman. Watch this. First we've got to decapitate Superman, so I'm just gonna. Is this? Yeah, rectangle lasso. I guess I should be polygonal lasso. You'll see here. If you click this, it'll create like straight lines with your cursor, and so this helps you for cutting out things if you want to be really precise. I don't think I'll remove that, but yeah, okay. Now delete his head. Oh, where did Superman's head go? No, this is impossible. What atrocity has... I don't even know anymore. Anyways, we gotta move this down. Delete that. And wow, doesn't this cat already kind of look like Superman? Okay, wait. And then you just got to do that. And then I guess we could cut out his shoulders as well. I don't really want those in here. Let's just cut out all of that. Delete that. And then, wait, no, I didn't want a backspace. Clear. Okay. And then I'll deselect that lasso. And then I'll just add a new one. Like so. And actually, I'll just cut out the bottom part of his torso entirely. I know, sue me. I'm killing Superman right now. Let's see there. I'm also not going to edit this at all, so you're just going to see me saying and ah and whatever else a lot. So there we go. We have our Superman kind of image. And oh, okay, there we go. Now it oh crap, I forgot his legs. That's funny. Just select those, delete that. This is the square select, so it's faster. I just pressed the delete key to delete things. Hopefully that was apparent. I don't know if I'm explaining this well enough. I want to do a good job. I don't know if I'm very good at tutorials, though. And then, okay, I'm pressing Control right now on these transform handles. And you see what's happening? It's distorting the perspective. And I use this actually quite a lot. Maybe if I can make, like, his arms match up with that. It's a really tight squeeze. Oh, God. What am I doing? That's actually kind of working. I do need to cut out this thing though, so I'm going to use lasso select because this one's just a bit more organic. I might just suck with lasso select though, it's not very precise. There we go. And then, this is tough. What am I selecting right now? Okay, select the gosh darn... Wait, I need to remove transform handles to see what I'm possibly selecting. There we go. So, does this even look close to Superman? No, but am I trying? Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying. But it sucks. What? Alright, just move this all up. And move, like, his kind of... I'm not pressing control anymore, that's a problem. You know what? Let's just take a step back and look at it. It's not that bad. So now, we're gonna get a sky background. This cat's gonna be flying. So you just... And for now, don't even worry about, like, stealing people's images. Actually, probably do. But if it's for a private thing, then don't. I don't steal people's images anymore on the internet. Copyright, whatever. I don't even give a crap. I could get sued or something. Anyways, I'm gonna select both of these by shift-clicking on both layers. The layer thing is really useful. It has a lot of things. And so I'm gonna merge the layers. So now Superman cat can go like this, and this will stay with it. And then I'm gonna... Oh, I need to add a cape. Cape PNG. What's a good one? I'll just take... not worried about copyright infringement. I'm just looking for a good PNG that might fit the cat. These are not PNGs, my guy. This one looks good. No. You know what? Top one was the best. Take it. Yoink, 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 yoink. Okay. And then I just go over like this on the control handle. I rotate it. I put it behind the cat. And this already looks really crappy. I don't know why there's a glow. That was just to showcase things. But I guess the glow is staying there. So, now we have a cat going through the sky. And, it doesn't really show motion, does it? It doesn't look like he's moving really fast through the sky. So if I go filter, blur, motion blur, and this is one of my favorite blurs. Now this sky image is already really blurry, so it's not going to work. We're going to find a different sky image, because this sky image sucks! It's getting purged. Just go sky image. Sky image. Damn. Okay. Copy. I want to copy one that's cooler. This one looks really blurrable. Okay. Copy that one in. Bam. We might also have to size it down a little. You know what, that looks good enough. I don't actually care. We can delete cropped pixels over here, which I use all the time to make this less laggy, because remember, this is a website, and it can crash if you have too many elements and they all have too many effects, but we're fine for now. Bam. And I think that will delete the cropped pixels. Okay. Filter. My favorite filter is actually just lens correction, because you can make everything look warped, kinda, and it gives it a bit more reality. Now I blur, motion blur. Motion blur I wouldn't say looks very good in this thing. Maybe if we put a motion blur on the cat. Let's try that out. Blur, motion blur. It looks like the cat is going through the sky really fast. I'll get to text right after I add motion blur to this stinking cape. Motion blur. Cape. Now the cape is going really fast. Beautiful. And then I also want to put, for another blur that is really cool, radial blur. It's just a circle blur around it, so you can make it like zoom into an object, kind of. Like for this cat, I don't know if it's centered yet. I think it is. But it doesn't look very good, so I won't keep it. Anyways, we can add text. Text right now. They don't have the Minecraft font I usually use. I had to add this in with the load font button. You have to download the font and then load it off a file on your computer. But, you know, now that I do have it, super cool, super epic, I can just go super cat. I don't know what to. Can you tell I'm running out of things to say? Wait, okay. I can't type for the life of me. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Bam. Make it super big. I don't like that font. How about we change the font to any random font? Bam. Super cat. That looks so basic. What the heck? I want to find a What is this font I just found? You can make things into the freaking wingdings of guns. This is Super Cat in outgunned. So we'll do the freaking Passero. We'll size it up like so. And then you see we have our green little font. One thing I like to do in blending options on text, you can go 3D. Now, it looks really bad, but if you just select the color, this is like using an eyedropper to select colors. Basically, just click the color you want it to be, and then you can make it darker. Bam. Now we have Super Cat. And there's also shrink, so I might do that. Super Cat. And beautiful. You can also change the color up here to make it like yellow if you want, but it won't change the other thing, so I'm just not going to do that right now because I'm too lazy. For boxes, I usually just do this to make a box behind my text if I really want to. Oh, crap. Okay, and then I make sure it's behind the text, and I'm probably going to move it down so it's actually in shape. Okay, and then I just make it transparent, because who wants a non-transparent box? You can make them rounded, by the way, if you just pull this corner, and it'll make it rounded. I don't know what I just did there, but I usually don't do that. For me, it just looks less geometrically cool. Anyways, that is a quick. This is stupid. Bye bye. I might make a tutorial on an editor later because I actually enjoy editing and photo editing. a lot. That was 15 minutes. What the